we're going to move on to another of my favourites. In fact, I have booked my next Celebrity cruise in January, as it happens. I'm really looking forward to that. Celebrity are 5-star modern luxury. They have won numerous awards. I couldn't fault my last cruise with them. I couldn't fault any cruise with them. And let's first of all just give you a little taster of Celebrity and an insight into their incredible cuisine and service. What I found on my last cruise, and I honestly mean this, I didn't have any experience that wasn't perfect. The service was incredible.
Fan, aren't you?
I am, and you know, without sounding, you know, picky, but when you've been on 20 cruises, sometimes you're almost looking for a fault. You know? I couldn't find it.
Yeah, you're just such fabulous.
So well looked after.
That's right, and of course, the Celebrity Constellation has undergone a refit as well. So
yes, I gather.
Yeah, it's a Millennium class ship, and it's really sumptuous, really luxurious.
But you will be looked after. You've been made to feel really special, whether you're, you know, in a restaurant, at a bar. Honestly, every single aspect of your cruise will be looked after. Now, the staterooms, if I remember rightly, these were designed by a team of ladies.
Yeah, you can tell as well. Look how beautiful they are, tasteful.
They're tastefully beautiful, but they're very well spaced as well in terms of storage, because we know what you girls are like with all your, you know, your bags.
But that's why you can tell it's been designed by a lady.
It has. The bathroom, for example, you know, so much space.
Yeah.
But the standards, this is 5-star modern luxury.
That's right. And I don't think you'll eat as well ever in your life as well. You have so many memorable meals. You know, the kind where you go quiet because you're like, oh, ow, wow, the food is so delicious. Look how luxurious this is. What a way to travel.
Do you know, I'm just looking at the price. Has that price come down even more?
Has it come down? It might have done. You never know.
It has off my
That's the great thing about Planet Cruise. I know, because we get the best prices as well.
Honestly, my prices on my tablet here are higher than that. It has just come down just before the show, probably. So yeah, under £1,100 now for this one. Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. And of course, also, if you do like the spa and the fitness aspect, you've got so much to do on this ship as well. You've got your martini bar, the Cellar Masters wine bar, so many nice areas to hang out and find some peace and quiet, or join in, you know, and have a more lively affair. So it's completely, there's so much space on the ships.
I'm that confident with Celebrity, so I've booked my next cruise, and also it's one of my best friends, a girl that I've known since I was a wee teenager. I've known Jane since I was 14. It's her 50th birthday in July, and we're looking at a Celebrity cruise as well, you know, and that's a big birthday. It has to be perfect, and I know it will be with Celebrity, every aspect of it. But this is a beautiful itinerary as well, and one of the most incredible ports to cruise out of is, of course, Venice. I mean, it doesn't get more romantic than this, does it?
No, it doesn't. So romantic. Of course, the city is synonymous with that because it is one of the most beautiful places you'll ever go to in the world. So, of course, famous for St. Mark's Square and the Basilica there and the canals, obviously. And you know what? If you've never been there before, do the tourist thing, get on a gondola.
Yeah,
why not? You've got to. But, you know, not only that, you've got the Murano glass showroom. I remember going to Venice with my mother, actually, less romantic, but still really nice. And we just wandered around and had the most special day ever. And everywhere, you just kind of, your jaw drops because it's so spectacular. And it all looks like a painting. And if you want to be, again, a bit of a tourist, and I made my mum come with me and have a Bellini, because that's what it's really famous for as well. Delicious. The champagne with the peach juice. Beautiful.
I'll be honest, I've only been to Venice once, and I was a bit rushed for time because the cruise ship was straight out of Venice. And I only got, like, literally, you know, to stay there an hour or so. But you've got 2 nights here in a fabulous hotel. So you really get the full experience.
So I don't think I mentioned that. I'm so sorry. Yes, you're transferring from the airport to the hotel in Venice for 2 nights stay. How lovely is that? So you really will get to immerse yourself in this beautiful city. And of course, if you've been to Italy before as well, you'll know that every meal you ever have will be so delicious. The food is just wonderful. Right, day 2, you're at leisure. And then day 3, you're transferring from the hotel to the port, and you are embarking for 7 nights cruising. So, you know, the next part of the holiday begins. And day 4, you're going to arrive in Kotor in Montenegro. So I would say set your alarm early, because part of the fun of arriving here in the bay is gliding for an hour through the mountains on a 17-mile waterway that some people call Europe's southernmost fjord. Just look at this spectacular scenery. Beautiful. So it would be really nice to catch that as you sail in. and see the mountains rising on both sides of this walled town. So the old city of Couture is an ancient trade centre. It's full of shops and little restaurants. Pick a square, order a coffee and gaze at some churches which have been there from the 12th through to the 15th centuries. You'll get great views as well if you wanted to put your walking shoes on and climb the city walls. Right, day 5 we're at sea, then day 6 you are sailing to Santorini, one of the Greek islands obviously, and a scene where back in the day there was a big volcanic eruption around 1450 BC.
That's when I was born.
Yes, me too. So scenically, do you remember it? It's extremely dramatic. And it's still got these amazing black beaches and rugged landscape and this big volcanic crater around it. But it's got that typical Greek feel as well, the whitewashed buildings, very pretty. Then day 7, we're sailing to Athens. And of course, what a city. It's actually really improved as well, the kind of infrastructure, if you like, since the Olympics in 2004. They've got it really sorted out. So you can go and see the sites like the Acropolis, the Parthenon, the old Olympic Stadium and so on, but just getting there will be much easier than it might have been if you'd been to Athens maybe 15 years ago and remember it as being a bit tricky. Now it's wonderful and very clean and beautiful. So yeah, then you're going to Katakolan on day 8, which is close to the archaeological site of ancient Olympia. And then day 9 you're at sea, and day 10 you are back in Venice and you disembark and you fly home.
Well, I think you'll agree, again, stunning ports, but let's remind you of the luxury ship, the 5-star modern luxury that is only Celebrity. And, you know, again, if you've never experienced Celebrity or a cruise, you imagine the choice of restaurants, you imagine having this 5-star service. Every meal that I've ever had on board Celebrity has been breathtaking. And if ever something is wrong, you know, honestly, you know, if for whatever reason you order a dish that's not quite right, they will change it in a heartbeat. They really will.
Yeah, the staff can't do enough. They're so friendly, so courteous, so lovely. Yeah, you'll be really looked after.
Now, just to remind you what's included, the price has come down on this, by the way. Honestly, my price earlier was a lot higher, so it's come down to the 1,100 now. Now, if you do go for an ocean view above, and we'd highly recommend that, Celebrity are in a special promotion right now. They're 1, 2, 3, go. So you can choose from 2 of the 3 offers right now. So that could be a free classics drinks package, free tips, or $300 on board spend. So if you go for an ocean view above, you can choose 2 of those. If you book a concierge stateroom, these are higher grade staterooms, you get some extras like priority boarding, a bottle of fizz as you arrive. You can actually receive all 3 of the above. So it's really worth thinking about that. You don't have to make that decision now, but just speak to one of our cruise consultants and they will talk you through. And also all of your return flights, of course, and as we've been saying throughout the show, return flights from most UK airports can be provided as well. Now, the drinks package, I always go for the classics drinks package on Celebrity, and this isn't all about alcohol. It's about all of your specialty teas, coffees, sodas, juices, bottled water that you can take off on the, you know, the port excursions, things like that, and your non-alcoholic cocktails and even your smoothies. But it does include all of your beers, spirits, wines, cocktails, and say a huge selection of drinks throughout the ship. Price-wise, have a look at this. Now, bear in mind, this is, well, you know, Gemma, as a mum, peak season.
I know, absolutely. I mean, it's fantastic.
Do you know what's really surprising me? And you'll know if you're sharp on your pricing and dates. Look at the 14th of August. That's the lowest price right now. Yeah, under £1,100. This is phenomenal value. And if you do go for the ocean view or balcony, you'll get all of those extras that you can choose from as well. So, really great deal. We do think that one's going to sell very, very quickly tonight, particularly the 14th of August.
You know, and going to the Med in high season, you're going to have that amazing weather as well. It would be beautiful.